Welcome. In this video I'm going to be taking a look at this Favorlite Rechargeable LED Headlamp 2-pack. So this was provided to me by the distributor, but they're not compensating me for this video and they're not reviewing it before I post it. If you find this video helpful and you want to purchase one of these, I'll put a link to it in the description, and if you use that link, it helps me out a little bit and doesn't cost you anything extra. So let's get this open. So we have two headlamps here. They're identical, obviously. So we have two headlamps, and it comes with 4 sets of hard hat clips for each headlamp. So I'll put one of these away. We'll just look at one set. Comes with a manual. Let's take a look at it. So this shows the different parts. We have on-off switch, sensor switch, cob floodlight, sensor, USB charging, indicator light, and LED spotlight. So this has 7 different modes. It has spotlight high, spotlight medium, cob floodlight high, cob floodlight medium, green light, red light, and red strobe, and it can use those in the regular or the sensor mode, so you have 14 different modes overall. So this is the light itself. We have USB Type-C charging on the bottom. This will tilt down. We have foam in the back, and we have an elastic headband. So this is relatively lightweight, so we can turn this on. So here we have spotlight high, spotlight medium. This is cob high, cob medium, green, red, red strobe, and off. Now if we turn on the other mode, this is the sensor mode. If we wave our hand in front of it, it will turn on and off. So if you're working with someone, you could have the light on looking at your work. If you look at the person to talk to them, you wave your hand in front of it, it will turn it off so you're not blinding them. So we have the same modes we had for the other. And I will show these in the dark. I'm just going over them on my bench here, and then we'll demonstrate them later. So this will go down, looks like about 45 degrees or so, and then it charges in the bottom here. So it charges with USB. We'll plug in to a USB charger, and we'll plug into the headlamp. And here it has an indicator on the side showing it's charging. So it's at, looks like 75%, and it's charging at, it's like about 0.32 amps. So that can vary depending on the state of charge of the battery in the headlamp. So according to the Amazon description, the high mode can run for 3.5 hours and medium on 8 hours. The cob floodlight high is 5.5, medium is 8, green light is 5 hours, red light is 3.5 or 6.5 for the strobe. It also says it takes 2.5 to 3 hours to fully charge, and it has a 1000 milliamp hour battery. So let's take a look at this on my head. Okay, so I'll put this on, and this is okay probably. I can adjust this here. I can pull on it if I want to tighten it. It was maybe a little loose. It fits on like that. So it's very comfortable since you just have the elastic band, and then this can tilt down like so. So it's a very comfortable headlamp. So I'll plug this back in, I'll let this get charged up, and then we'll test it out. Okay, so I'm out here at the end of my driveway. It's about 50 foot from the garage door. I'll turn on the spotlight high. Here's spotlight low. And here's the floodlight. So you can see this is not reaching as far, but it has a nice even light right in front of me. Here's floodlight medium, and this is the green light. It may be kind of hard to see that it's green on camera, so that's going to help in night vision. So it could be useful for hunting. Now after a few seconds, if you haven't cycled to a new light, it will turn off. That's a feature. Otherwise you can hold it down to turn it off. Now this is red. You can barely see this on camera. There you can see it. But this is good at night for night vision, like if you're reading a map or something. This can keep from blowing out your night vision. Then of course we have that flashing mode. But for distance, most people would use probably the spotlight. And you can see it casts the light really far. Okay, so now I'm in my garage. I'm probably about 4 foot from the car. So I have it on the spotlight, and this is a lot brighter than you'd probably need. So if we turn it on the lower spotlight, that's probably a little better, but I think the better mode for this is the flood, since you're up close. So this is a more even light. This is on the flood low. Now if it's dark out on the flood low, your eyes, if they're adjusted to the dark, this will actually look even brighter than it is. But if you really need detail, it's probably best to have the brighter mode on. If you don't need the detail as much, the medium mode is probably fine. And here's the green mode. Kind of makes my car look green. And there's red, And there's that strobe mode. Here's my engine bay. It's looking pretty dirty, but let's go to, this is the spot high, spot medium, and here's flood. So we have a nice even light here. So if you're looking for a leak or a broken belt, I think this is going to be your best option. So that was the Favorlite Rechargeable LED headlamp. I like how easy this was to use. Has lots of modes. Has nice even light in the spotlight and the floodlight mode. Now this is a 2-pack, so you could put one in your workshop, one in your car. You could give one to a friend or family member. You could also use one while the other's charging. When the battery is depleted, you could switch to the other and swap them out. So then you always have one fresh. These would be great for hiking, auto repair, appliance repair, just general purpose repair. These could be good for power outages, walking at night, maybe taking your dog out in the dark. There's lots of uses for an LED headlamp like this. So that's all I'm going to cover in this video. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments. If you liked this video, please click like. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I'd appreciate it if you could do that. And thanks for watching. Until next time, goodbye.